Hey, Ben, you're sitting there. You're sitting there. You guys are both sitting there.
Hello? Hello, everyone, lovely people, all of you wonderful, amazing people that came out and came to our wedding. I just want to say thank you. A big thank you. You all traveled really far to get here. I mean, I don't know, there's a couple people who live in Lansing, but most of you don't. So thank you so much for coming out and supporting us on our very special day. And it's the most special for having you here. Thank you. Thanks. Now we're gonna do a couple toasts. For the what?
One of the groomsmen couldn't make it here tonight. His Jared, and he's got a great friend of mine, and Elizabeth, another great friend of mine. She gave birth to a baby boy about 5 weeks early, and he was in the hospital. They've been in the hospital the past couple days. So if everybody could please send out a thought and a prayer of something beautiful and lovely for Jason Crane. I'm sure he'll do just fine, but the collective energy and the collective love from everybody would really be appreciated. So thanks to everybody for being here, and we pray and hope that Jason's going to do just great.
Okay. Hi, I'm Beckie. I'm Lily's aunt, and I'm really honored to be here today, and I'm honored that she asked me to be the matron of honor, but I'll also tell you it was a really bad choice because she forgot about the toast, and I'm a talker. So what none of you will probably know is that I started brainwashing her to like me best when she was still in uterus. Her mom can tell you that I spent lots of time screaming to her inside her belly, telling her I was definitely the coolest, because there was 4 girls in our house, and we know how to compete. There was 1 bathroom, so I was certain that if I didn't start early, she was never going to like me best. So when she was born, I was super proud, like I actually did something important, other than be related to her mother. And times have changed. I actually took cigars to high school and handed out "It's a Girl" to the teachers and everything, and everybody thought it was great. And I'm just as proud today as I was then of who she's become. She's been through some incredibly tough times, and somehow she always manages to land back on her feet. And once she sets her sights on something, she has a way of just making it happen no matter what is in her way. So she's a force to be reckoned with, Alex, and I'm sorry about that. Many years ago, Leontine told me that she was never going to have children, and she actually used it as a way to worm her way into my delivery room when I didn't want anybody to be there. She was like, but what if I never see it in my whole life? So she was only 18, and she was there, and she was my rock. She actually cut the cord on my first child, and then on my second child, something I never thought would happen, we were due 1 day apart. And so she wasn't going to be there for number 2. She, had to worry about her own self, and I told her to focus on what she needed. And then I called her at about 7 in the morning and said, I'm on the floor, get down here right now. And you've never seen someone 9 months pregnant run down the stairs so fast and drag my butt to the car And she cut the cord on my second child. On my third child, she met Alex, which was a huge pain in my ass. Because I was having preterm labor, and I really needed her to be all about me. But somehow the focus had shifted, and she wanted to fly out to help him drive back. And I said go, that the baby would probably wait. And it did, and she cut the cord on my third child. So I'm figuring, I mean, we were done, and I got my tubes tied and all that. But since the only thing that brings her home is a baby, I'm going to have a fourth just for you. I'm not, actually. I am very happy for you two. I truly am. And I hope that you know it's okay to let go of some ideas you had of independent life. That it's okay sometimes to follow instead of lead. And it's okay sometimes to change your mind. Marriage is never easy. And the good news for you, Alex, is that she loves a challenge. This can be hard to believe for those that recall these early days when she bargained that she was never going to have to learn how to read because we were just lazy if we wouldn't read it for her. But eventually she learned how to read, and days like that are long over. And if anything, Lee, you need to remember too, it's okay sometimes to let someone read to you. You don't have to do it all by yourself anymore. More than anything, I wish the two of you will always respect each other, because there's going to be times when you're not going to like each other, or you don't even want to look at each other. But if you find a way to always remain respectful, you'll find it's never impossible to get back on track and heal your hurt. Always value the way the other feels, even if you can't understand it, and forgive and ask for forgiveness when you're wrong, because you're going to be wrong, both of you. I can't tell you to not go to bed angry, because it happens. I can't tell you to never say harsh words, because you will. And I can't tell you it'll be easy, or there won't be times you daydream of running away, because we all do. What I can tell you is that if you really put your love into it and hold on to respecting one another, if you can hold on to who you are at the same time, you'll always know that it's worth it. So here's my specific advice to you, Lily. When I tell my son, it's right there, and then I say, no, and your left foot on the floor. No, wait, stop. No. Oh, just, okay, back up. This is why men don't ask for directions, because it isn't going to help. So don't ever ask him why he isn't going to stop and ask. If you want him to do something, be specific. Don't say, pick up the coconut milk I always get, when what you mean is, I want the one that's organic and harvested by virgins from the Caribbean, flown over from Indonesia for hand harvesting. Because otherwise, don't be mad when you get the regular coconut milk. He didn't screw it up. He doesn't know what kind you always get, and it's not because he doesn't love you. Remind him if a date's coming up, like your birthday or anniversary, because unlike last Christmas, he isn't always going to get the perfect gift. By the way, that jacket was lovely and amazing, and it made us all cry. But you got 50 years here, man, and you set the bar very high for yourself. And when you think, oh my God, I'm so sick of this man, remind yourself of the way he smiled at you. Stop and take a few breaths and remember that moment, because I've heard about it like 5,000 times. And I don't think I can forget, and I wasn't even there. So if you forget, I don't know what to tell you. And for Alex, if she tells you to get the coconut organic milk harvested by virgins from the Caribbean, flown over from Indonesia for hand harvesting, don't come home with something else. And if you can't find it, because Indonesia has had their entire palm trees wiped out, just keep driving, man, and I'll miss you. Listen to her, but you don't have to agree with her. That's not how she is. She just wants to be heard. And let her be neurotic, because she's going to be anyway. And it's less painful for you both if you just let her go through it and come back around to sanity. Despite her ability to seem unstoppable and fierce, always know that underneath it all, she is tender and soft as they come. And if you accept her all completely, she'll be loyal to a fault. Women aren't as complicated as we seem. It all boils down to basics. We want to feel seen and heard, appreciated and loved. We want you to know us, and that's why we get stupidly upset when you bring the wrong coconut milk. It's not about milk. It's about some deep need we have to feel like you actually know us. So if you make her feel like you know her and that you hear her, she's not actually going to freak out about the milk anymore. Well, she might, but if she does, that's her own problem. And embrace marriage. It's a gift. Lee and Avita have been a huge gift to all of us. And let them be gifts to you as well. Going from being single to being a married father is a huge jump, and I've seen you be brave and jump in with both feet. And it's a tremendous adjustment, not easy. even for those of us that came to it a little slower. So be patient with yourself. I've been making mistakes for 8 years straight, and my kids seem to be surviving it. And I'm sure yours will make it through too. So if it makes you feel any better, Alex, if you compared the list of mistakes, mine is much longer. And the last part. A good marriage is not about how much you love each other. Everybody starts out with that. So what you need to do is show patience and kindness, giving when you don't want to, remembering the vows you said today and the same promises you made to one another, even when things are rough. It's no excuse to stop. It takes endurance, commitment, and two people that actually want to make it work. As long as you have that, you can have a great marriage. But having a great marriage is a choice you're going to have to make every single day. It doesn't get given to you. And it won't be easy every day, and it won't be great every day, because nothing ever is, but it's always worth it. And I'm so happy for you guys.
No, actually, I do have a couple notes. I'm not a talker. This is, yeah, well, so that my only thought before doing this was the goals. I was thinking to myself, just don't let them say, who's that drunk guy? Don't let them say, why is he talking? Is it appropriate for me to go get a drink while he's still talking? I was surprisingly nervous to do this, and at work I talk about strangers and I talk about their personal problems and I talk about it to strangers, and it was unsettlingly difficult to think about what I was going to talk about here. It's a guy I've spent more than 31 years with. We were roommates, as he likes to refer to us. For anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Alex's twin brother. I've been asked this a few times tonight. We get asked it anytime we hang out together. We find out we're twins. The question's always, are you identical? Are you identical? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. If you think that we're not identical, because he's taller, because he's better looking, because he's significantly more pleasant to be around. It's the lighting and the alcohol. From when we were really little, we've always been twins. We've always had a twin connection. His vows were there's a lot of similarities. Reaching for them, I was like, what am I gonna say? And thinking about what to say about my brother. When we were kids, we were always together. Always together. You know, Billy invited us to go somewhere. Sean invited us over to his house. We were going together. You got one. You got both. And in the second grade, I remember we were sitting there one day. The substitute teacher comes in. She's taking roll call. We're like, this is our chance to be twins. We're gonna trick them. And like, beginning of the alphabet, they start listing off names, and they go to like Bueller. There are no Buellers in the class. Becker. We're like, she doesn't know. And so they go and they say Alex. And I go here. And then they say, Ben Becker here. Alex goes present. And the whole class ratted us out. Like, they're not really, they're twins, they're brothers, but they're not identical. I remember feeling a little bit guilty about that. And it was sometime later on that I realized we are not the same person. And I'm okay with that. Because we had just watched the movie My Blue Heaven. And maybe my parents fell asleep. We watched this movie. It's old. Steve Martin movie. I think like the four intersection crash. But there was a joke that they told. And it was LA Story. Okay, I don't know what it was. Okay, I thought it was My Blue Heaven. Alex remembers the joke. And he walks in to the second grade class. And our teacher, Mrs. Wasserman, was a nun. And she would have kept being a nun for her whole life, but she had triplets, and I think she needed a job that paid more than being a nun. So she became a second grade teacher. So she didn't need that much more. She needed a little bit more. She needed a little bit more. And Alex steps up in front of the class to tell the joke of the day. Unsuspecting that Alex is an amazing comedian. And he stands up and he says, "What is the difference between a pregnant lady and a light bulb? You can't unscrew a light bulb. You can, oh damn it! I'm not the joke teller. Yeah. You can unscrew a light bulb. Joke's on me. Joke's on me. Yeah. So at that time. That's okay. I just never remember. I just never remember the punchline. So we tried to be identical. And we're not the same person. We're not the same person. We grew up, and we two different tracks. And we've always been different. People. And the one thing about my brother that compliments me, and then I think all of you know about him. This is the one thing that came to mind every time I thought about what should I tell these people about my brother? My brother's the happiest man in the world. My brother makes every one of you better. He makes me better every day. And the people I've been spending time with at this wedding are awesome. Actually, there's strange. I wasn't sure whether to tell us. I didn't know if it would come off. I didn't know if it would come off. Ran by a bunch of people. I've been trying to move to the town my brother lives in. He's so popular that I always say, "Hey, do you know my brother?" Hey, do you know my brother? Well, he works at this coffee shop. Maybe you go there. Maybe you go there. I was talking to these three lawyers one time. They said, "Oh, what coffee shop does he work at?" I said, "He works at Thump." I said, "He works at Thump." I go in there a lot though. What's his name? I was like, "What's his name?" Well, you know, he wears Paisley shirts. He's got big belt buckles on. What's his name? What's his name? His name's Alex. His name's Alex. Alex? The guy goes, my wife loves Alex. There's no way to not like the guy. Even that guy. He has the ability to make people He has the ability to make me better. So the one thing about I can't give any relationship advice. And the one thing about I'm learning. Tina's teaching. But I do know that one of the principles to a good relationship is that you compliment each other. I'm not talking about compliments like you look really good, or like you got really big hands, or like wow, that dress is really pretty. I've seen a lot of ladies wearing it. A compliment with an E. And the one thing about Leontine that really compliments my brother, if you spend time around my brother, you can be very stubborn. Well, Leontine is equally stubborn. It's like two super forces meeting together. So, I learned that when my brother got sick, and I was doing a whirlwind tour of Oregon, driving my brothers from place to place. I spent 3.5 hours driving over my brother with my brother, sick as a dog in the backseat. We're having a conversation. And I was like, I gotta be able to convince her. I can convince her something. And she's like, this is the way it is. So they're gonna compliment each other excellently. She has made my brother a better person. He taught me a lesson. He taught me a lesson ago when I was being too stubborn. I appreciate what he says to me. I appreciate the people that he brings into my life. And I appreciate all of you for being here. So let's raise a toast to the new bride and groom, Alex and Leontine.
Okay, now I'm the one that writes the material. All right. And every night for a long time, I'm the father. Ben and Alex, by the way. And every night, a lot of people say prayers at the dinner table. But I would start the evening's dinner off with Bill Clinton walked into Al Gore's office. Al Gore's office. He went up to Al and he said, "Al," he said, "I got a new dog for Hillary." New dog for Hillary. And Al looks at him. He says, "Nice trade. Nice trade." At the meantime, I've got a Republican joke. Ready? Ready? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to do this to you tonight. Could have been Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin. Anyhow, as a family, from the Becker side, we'd like to thank you all for coming. The boys are an interesting group. They have earned their stars and stripes and their little sense of humor that they've got. All the other things. The funniest one of all because we can't get you to understand him. So anyhow, we'd like to thank you for all coming tonight. And it's been our pleasure to meet as many as we have so far. And we'll meet more as the night goes on. So here's a toast from the Beckers to the Wallaces. All right, to Leontine and Alex.
Hi everyone. Want to thank everyone for coming tonight and sharing in this. I'm getting a little feedback. Not good. Not a good thing. Sorry about that. My name's Ty. Kraus. I'm Leontine's dad. My wife Suzanne down here. Once again, I just want to thank you all for coming tonight and share a little something with you from who have daughters. I don't have any sons. I've got 4 daughters. And fathers always hope for that their daughters end up with someone like Alex. We see them coming. We see them coming. We see them go. The guys that they date. The guys that they cast off for one reason or another. And this guy is a hell of a catch. I'm extremely proud of him. And I welcome him with open arms. And just a reminder, once you're in the family, you're in the family. There's only one way out. All jokes aside, we are extremely happy for these. Thank you all for coming and sharing in this wonderful evening. Please enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the rest of the night. We love you guys very much. Congratulations. A quick toast. Wow. Okay. Glasses up, everyone, please. Everyone. To an incredible and long-lasting future for these two. We all love you very much, and we all hope for the very best for you. Congratulations. We love you.